Alright, solving trig equations. All answers are going to be in the range from 0 to 2 pi, even though it's not in the directions. Okay. Alright, so generally speaking, we're going to isolate the trig function. If there's only one trig function, then it's easy. So we move the 1 to the right, make it a positive, and divide by 2, get 1/2. So this asks the question, what angle gives us a sine of 1/2? And sine is positive in the first and second quadrant, so it's going to be over here and here, so that's going to be pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. That's number 1. I guess we could fit more than one on here. Ugh, nasty. I don't know what that is. Number 2. Same thing. We're going to isolate the trig function. So that means we're going to move the 1 over here and divide by 2. 1/2. So this is basically asking the same question, but this time it's 3 times x is going to give us pi over 6. And I'm going to put a little space in here, and I'll explain why in a second. 5 pi over 6. Alright, the period of sine is 2 pi. And because of this coefficient on x, I'm going to have to take into consideration possibly going beyond just the pi over 6 or 5 pi over 6. So we add 2 pi k when we have a coefficient on x. Okay. If the coefficient is less than 1, then that won't be a problem. The problem is when it's 2, 3, 4, something higher than 1, okay, or lower than -1. Alright, so we're going to continue with this. I'm going to divide by 3, giving me x equals pi over 18 plus 2/3 pi k. And continue over on this side, it'll be 5 pi over 18 plus 2/3 pi k. Alright, now, what we're going to do is let k range from 0 to whatever will fit. Probably 0 to 3. And the reason why 3 comes to mind, if I plug in 3, I'm going to end up adding 2 pi to pi 18ths, right? Because the 3 is going to cancel. Well, the range of values from 0 to 2 pi, so if I am adding 2 pi to some positive number, it's going to be outside of the range. So I'm only going to look at k equals 0, k equals 1, and k equals 2. Alright, for k equals 0, it's just going to be the ones I have here. So it's going to be x equals pi 18ths and 5 pi over 18. For k equals 1, it's going to be pi 18ths plus 2/3 pi, and the other one's going to be 5 pi over 18 plus 2/3 pi, and we should simplify that. And forgive me if I screw this up. That's going to be what, 12 over 18 pi, so that's going to be 13/18 pi, and this is what, 12, so 17 pi over 18. Okay, something like that. I'm sorry I'm not consistent in the way I'm writing my fraction. You'll get over it. Alright, k equals 2. So it's going to be x equals pi 18ths plus, I am plugging in 2 for k, so that's going to be 4/3 pi. And 5 pi over 18 plus 4/3 pi. Alright, so again, multiply by 6, so that's going to be 25 pi. And again, what's that? 29 pi. Let's make sure we're still in the range. Range of values. I'm sorry. The domain we're looking with is 0 to 2 pi. And with a denominator of 18, 2 pi will be 36 pi over 18. So yeah, we're still in the range. And those are our 6 answers. We actually have 6 answers to this question. And that's those. Okay. And that's enough.